Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're going to do a review of a brand new firmware that just became available for the Jabra Elite 75T and the 75T Active that bring new features. We're talking about active noise canceling to one of my favorite true wireless earbuds. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, just a few days ago, Jabra updated their Jabra software package to support a new firmware version that was dropped today. And as you can see here, this is my Jabra Elite 75Ts, and I now have firmware version 2.00. So this is the brand new firmware that brings active noise canceling to these earbuds. So what we're going to do is an EBPMAN style audio test, call quality test, and we'll also take a look at the active noise canceling and show you what you can expect when you get your upgraded software on your true wireless earbuds, either the 75T or the 75T Active. The cool thing about this is that it's almost like getting a brand new set of earbuds because now you're getting features that you didn't have before. So let's get right to it. Now, the very first thing I'm going to share with you is what is your experience after you do the update. So if I've already updated my 75Ts and now I am testing out my 75T Actives, and I just wanted to share with you what you can expect. Now, after you've upgraded the firmware, this is the experience that you're going to run into. You're going to be introduced to the active noise canceling, the ANC features of these earbuds. Now, the cool thing about this is that Jabra went one step above just giving you active noise canceling. It's giving you personalized active noise canceling. So the active noise canceling features for these earbuds is going to be different than someone else wearing these earbuds because the active noise canceling is personalized to your hearing. So let me show you how this works. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and explore. So active noise canceling, add an ANC to your headset. I'm going to hit explore. And now what it says, hey, it's time to personalize it. This is what's so amazing and so great about this upgrade. So I'm going to say add ANC or personalize ANC now. All right. And now it says that I'm ready. And now what it's doing is it's asking me to do a test. It's asking me to slide this up or down. And based on how I slide it, it's going to basically affect the amount of active noise canceling or how much it's blocking out around me, giving me the best experience based on my hearing. So I've put it all the way to the top, so you can see it's either going to go up or down so that it can basically adjust to my specific hearing parameters. Now, once I've found the setting that works best for me, I go next, and then it's asking me to balance it because we also hear differently. Right and left ear may hear differently. So what you can do is you can move the slider to the left or to the right. Obviously, you'd be in an environment where you can test this out. So right now, we're just going through how the settings work. And then you'd hit next. And now, the active noise canceling has been personalized for my setting. And I do have the ability to move this around and adjust it, right? So if it's not at my setting or where I would like it, I can turn it around, move it anywhere, and create a different experience when it comes to active noise canceling. Now, if I want to see what the actual impact was or what's the effect, all I do is I press this button here to turn it off. And now I can hear things a little bit differently. Actually, as I'm speaking, I can hear my voice more clearly. When I turn this on, it's almost like I'm speaking through a fishbowl. And I don't know if I'm yelling right now because I'm hearing my voice less. I don't really hear myself. So that's one thing that I apologize for if that's happening right now. So all you do is turn that on or off just to see what your experience is like. I'm going to hit done. Now, once you've done your configuration for your active noise canceling, you get to this area here. And what you're able to do is now notice that there's an extra setting here. You have hear through technology, and now you have active noise canceling. Hear through, I'll still say that for me, the Jabra Elite 75 has one of the most natural sounding active noise canceling. It sounds the most natural to your voice. It doesn't sound digitized or robotic. And right now, as I've moved it all the way, I hear myself as I didn't really have earbuds on. I feel that they're on, but my voice is coming through nice and clear. So you could do that. And then you can turn on active noise canceling. And with the active noise canceling, again, it is very palpable. You can hear it. You can actually hear the difference. So it has great active noise canceling. I'm going to go back to my hear through mode, and now I can hear my voice again. Everything else is pretty much the same. You know, the music presets, everything is there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to see, has the audio quality changed? And we're also going to do a call quality test, EBPMAN style, to see if that's changed.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm Said you needed a break and left with no heads up. I was strong for your sake, but it made my heart drop. 'Cause it's always been you and I. Give me one more try. This is messing with my mind. Not gonna lie, but I'll give you the space so you can figure this. Trying to make up your mind like you need more time. You've already spent most of mine. Even when your words fail, you try to keep it light. You realize I'm done right. You can be honest. I don't appreciate your lies. It's about them.
Now next we're going to do a noise canceling test using the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts, and we're going to see what the audio quality sounds like, or how much I hear or don't hear in this case when using the active noise canceling. But remember, this has been personalized to me. Now you'll see on screen how the app goes on and off, and you'll be able to hear how much is coming through. So let's get right to it. Next we're going to do active noise canceling, but we're going to start with noise. I'm going to go from hear through to active noise canceling. Now we're doing a call quality test of the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts and the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a quiet environment. As you can look at our decibel readings, anywhere from 22 to 24 decibels in noise. It's going to switch. This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call using firmware version 2.0 with active noise canceling for the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts and the Jabra Elite 75Ts. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, we'll move into a noisy environment. Now we're doing a call quality test in a much noisier environment with the Jabra Elite Active 75T and the Jabra Elite 75Ts with firmware version 2.0 that support active noise canceling. As we take a look at our decibel readings, you can see that it's much higher than before, anywhere from 40 all the way up to 79 decibels in noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. We're going to stay quiet to see how much is being canceled, and then we'll continue with the vocal test. It's going to switch. Now this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts and the Jabra Elite 75Ts with firmware version 2.0. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts sound like in a noisy environment. So guys, that wraps up our review of firmware version 2.0 for the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts and also the Jabra Elite 75Ts. Both of these earbuds, fantastic choices, one of the best fitting earbuds on the market, and guess what? They're like brand new now with this new firmware version.